All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders in Great Millstone who will well. Peace and mercy to the Tazadak Akim out there that's laboring his truth with all sincerity. All right, Shalom. All right, in today's topic, I'm going to go through the breakdown of Revelations, the 17th chapter. All right, and I'm going to do verses 1 to 3. Okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So I'm going to begin. This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 1. And there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right, and this is John the Revelator receiving that vision from an angel of the future judgment that's going to happen here in America, okay, which is the great whore, okay. And I'm gonna get, before I get precepts, I actually want to get the definition of a whore, all right, and I already had it pulled up, and yet, and mind you, it said great whore. So when you go into the word great, it means something that's superior or master, okay. So it's a master of these things. All right, we're gonna go into the word whore. It means, we're just gonna get into it. It says, an adulteress, a fornicator. What else? What's the word I was looking for? I read it earlier. Ooh, right here, boom. It says, Middle English hormone whore, meaning physical filth, slime, also moral corruption, sin. All right, and I just want to go, real quick through the breakdown of these. It says physical filth in America is physically filthy. All right, with its polluting, it's not giving the land a Sabbath. All right, constantly putting chemtrails in the air, polluting the air. Okay, putting GMOs in the food, adding extra chemicals to the food. All right, destroying the nature. Okay, this place is physically filthy, man. Polluting the water, all right, the oceans, all right. So this is a place of physical filth, all right. And we're going to go into moral corruption. This is a place that has no morality. Everything in this place is contrary to the Most High, all right. Morals here in America is set at a very low level. All right, with this LGBT community, you could be anything you want when you come here to America. All right, you could believe in any God when you come into America. All right, that's why they call this land what? The land of the free. All right, meaning it lacks moral. You could do anything here that you put your mind to, man. Okay, it says sin. All right, hey, what is sin according to the scriptures? 1 John 3 and 4, sin is the transgression of the law. And this place constantly breaks the law, statutes, commandments, man, of the Most High. That's why the Lord is going to, judge this place for all her wickedness. The scriptures speak about her sins will reach it up to the heavens. Okay? And it's funny because when you go into the etymology, it says whore of Babylon is from Revelation 17. I believe that's 17 or 18. But, just saying that, it references the scriptures, just to believe it at that point. Okay, so going back into Revelation chapter 17, verse 1, it reads, And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right, and I want to get real quick the book of Nahum, going into the great whore. Chapter 3, verse 1, and then I'm going to jump down to verse 4. This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. All right. And this, particular chapter, when you read the book of Nahum, is expounding on the ancient city of Nineveh. But we know that America comes in that same spirit. Because how was America built? Through bloodshed, man. All right, well, it just passed, I believe, this week, this Monday, Columbus Day. And we know that Columbus, played a major part of the genocide of the Native Americans, who are the tribe of Gad. Okay? All right? And this place is full of lies, man, and robbery. All right? That's how they built their lands. All right? I'm going to jump to verse 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. And that's exactly, what America does, man. All right? America sells these nations through her philosophies, okay? Through her ideologies, through her witchcrafts, man. Okay? That's how these nations were drunken when you read on down to Revelations. All right? But I'm going to go back into Revelation chapter 17. This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 1. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. And these many waters is talking about what? The other nations. All right, we're going to jump on down to prove that, and we're going to get another precept. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. So when it's talking about the waters, it's talking about, the different nations and the people. All right, and I'm going to get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 13, I believe. Right. Just to, get a quick point. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 13. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thy end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. Okay? Going into the waters being the people. And they have an abundance above these nations. All right? Going back into Revelation chapter 17, it reads, verse 2, it reads, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. All right? Because all these other nations are drunk off the lifestyle and the culture of America. Why you think when you look at these other nations, they dress like, the so-called American wearing, they're wearing suits. All right? They fell with their democracy. Okay? These other nations build up statues and monuments and tall skyscrapers just like America, man. All right? So they were drunken with the philosophies of America, man. It's everything about America, man. And when you go into fornication, they spiritually committed adultery, man. All right? And America made these other nations drunk. All right? Verse 3, so he carried me away in the spirit in the wilderness, and I saw a woman, Salakia, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. All right? And this beast that is talking about that have 7 heads and 10 horns is talking about the NATO and the EU. All right? And when you actually go into the 7 heads, I believe it's talking about the Greeks, the Romans, the Spanish, the French, Germania Major, Britain. Okay, those nations are part of the NATO. All right, and the EU. All right, goes back into the Treaty of Rome. All right, originally it was they say it was 12 countries, but I believe Ireland is a part of Portugal and things of that nature. But the 10 nations are the Belgium, France, Germany, Greece, Italy, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Portugal, Spain, and the United Kingdoms. All right, so that's going into the NATO and the EU, man, which America comes is a part of that. All right, you know. And I'm gonna wrap it up there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read one more verse and I'm gonna wrap it up. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. All right. So this woman, she looks all, dolled up, you know, looks all pretty. All right, but America, when you look at, the glamours of America, it looks pretty with all the highlights, the Disney, the tall buildings, and it looks pretty, but she has a golden cup of abominations and filthiness of her fornication going into her philosophies, her way of living. All right, and when you look in America, it promotes nothing but what? Homosexuality, transgenderism, zoophilia, democracy. You could believe any god when you come here in America. All right, you could be who you want to be in America. You could be a man or a woman, or you got pronouns and things of that nature, man. All right, this is what America promotes, and that's why when you see even right now they teaching the kids about being a transgenderism. Okay, it's unlawful, and it also is unlawful eating. Setting up seafood spots everywhere, man. You know, completely, going against the Most High, man. All right, everything in America goes against the Most High. There's nothing righteous about America, man. All right, but I'm gonna wrap it up right there. Lord willing, this is edifying. All right, I'm gonna give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rachak Wadash, Shalom.